Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, New York.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in the pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Down back at the 32.
Throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Fournette. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here I come. Here I come.
After the interception, here's Darnold. His throw incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Bell. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Darnold. Looking for prepare him, and there he's got him. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Darnold. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. This is Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 13 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. They'll throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
A 7-yard
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Jets 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit up.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack, but he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down, New York.
Now a handoff working right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Jets 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
Now it's Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Darnold's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one, and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Now Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down.
That's certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the run, it's Fournette. And some room to maneuver. 20. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Check three.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the Jets' 6-yard line.
Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This is Johnson. He's got it. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Carried by the fullback. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. As they run the counter play. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
4th down.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold, a look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st down, New York.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Darnold. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22.
Back to throw.
First down, Jets.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.